Hello and welcome to the Good Faction Show. Oh my God, okay, that ain't gonna work. Hello and welcome to the Third Faction, your good people and gaming podcast. It's Sunday, April 24th, and this is show number 39, and I'm your host, Bricco.
Hi, Listra.
Hi. It's been a rough couple of days, hasn't it?
Yeah. I would ask how you're doing, but most people probably know we're not doing so well
Yeah.
this evening.
I'm sure that there's more than a few people that have already heard through the podcasting and gaming grapevine that we lost a very dear member of our community just a couple of days ago. So it is with a very heavy heart that I have to let you know that the one and the only Bricco, the best podcaster with the golden voice in podcasting, has passed away suddenly. This is probably the hardest thing I have ever had to do. He was so much more than my co-host. He was the most amazing friend, an incredible husband to Kyla, father to her kids, because once he married her, those kids were his. He was an amazing brother and son. I mean, he was the life of the party and the party starter all in one. He would have given you the shirt off of his back and then asked you if you needed his pants. He was that kind of guy. His laugh was always deep and sincere, and you never had to guess about him. He was just the absolute best human that I have ever met. We are so lucky to have had him as a friend. And one of the things I will never forget is how his eyes twinkled with mischief when he was up to something, and it was usually all the time. His light burned so bright that this world seems a whole lot darker without him already. Miss Kyla, Katie, was the absolute love of his life. He waited so long to find that person in his life. Not many people wait as long as he did to find that right life partner. And he was so thrilled that she had kids, that he could have that instant family that he always wanted. And those kids are his kids, without a doubt. He loved them like he had managed to make them himself. Instant family. And that's all he ever wanted, was a family. Bricco took so much pride and joy in everything he did, from this podcast to his camping to his racing to his work. Everything he did was pride and joy. He was there at times in my life when it was not so good. When my dad passed away and I could not get a hold of my husband until later, and he couldn't be with me, I called Bricco. And Bricco sat on the phone with me until my family could get to me, because he knew what it felt like, because he'd lost his dad early in life. He knew that pain, and he knew I needed someone to listen. 17 years is a really long time to have someone as a friend, but in this case, it was not long enough. I'm gonna miss my big brother and my best friend. So go well into Valhalla, my brother. May Odin favor you. I love you, Bricco. I'm gonna miss you.
Yeah. I didn't know Bricco as long as you did, but from the first day I met him, he welcomed me like a brother. You could disagree with the man, and he would argue his point, but he'd still love you at the end of the argument. We definitely need more people like that in this world.
Yeah, and he'd probably laugh at the end too, with that laugh that he had. It was always just this beautiful rumble that always came from a sincere, he was just he was so upfront with everybody. He never hid anything. With Bricco, what you got was exactly what it meant.
Yeah.
Oh, he was just the best. Sorry, Listra's a mess. I have lost so much this week, and my heart is with his beautiful wife.
We're fortunate enough to where we had that one weekend together where we all got to hang out and go to the winery.
Yeah, our hangout. Our hangout weekend was absolutely the best, and the thing is we had talked about doing another one. My last conversation with Bricco on Saturday was, "Hey, when are we getting together again?" And I'm like, "Well, what's your schedule look like?" And he said, "Well, we'll get together and we'll talk about it here pretty quick," he said, "because, it's getting busy." Which is, typical for, he's a mason. He was, tuck pointing and doing brickwork and teaching the kids how to do it right. So, like I said, he took pride in everything he did. And he wanted to make sure everybody did it right because that was his reputation as well. I know that there are so many people out there that are going to miss him. So many. And I hope that Kyla knows that she can reach out anytime I've been in contact with her. And I just want her to know how much we love her. And if she needs anything, we are always here for her. I'm sure her life has been completely tipped upside down since they were married such a short time, but they
Yeah.
lived and loved so strong. It was just crazy. So, that being said, we are not promised tomorrow. We do not have the choice of when we go. I would suggest to each and every one of our listeners to make the best of every day you have. And tell those people that are important to you how much they mean to you. Because you don't know if you're getting up tomorrow morning. Give that person a hug. Make sure they know. This episode, we're going to close out. It's going to be very short, but we're going to close out with some Bricco moments that I have compiled through I don't know how many episodes that we've done with that man. And there's usually multiple in every episode of a Briccoism here and there. So we are just going to tag that on to the end of this and let Bricco have his final farewell. Thank you, everyone, for understanding and listening, and we will be back next week.
Thank you all. Have a good week and hug the ones you love.
I am super proud and excited to introduce a new co-host, Listra. She happens to be a World of Warcraft lifelong friend. She built my computer, and sometimes we get to meet for sushi, although that hasn't happened in a while. We got to fix that. Listra has a passion for this little show, and I'm excited to see where we can take it, with the Faction fam's help, of course. So, being that you and I have been friends for a long time, I just want to tell you thank you so much for your interest and for saying yes. I was wondering how that was going to go, and knowing what you think of this show and how much you care for Demi and me, I figured you'd be a great fit. So welcome. It's great to have you.
Just like your lovely Kyla.
Yeah.
She said yes.
Yeah, we're just over a week from our wedding. Yeah, that's going to be hoofda. Actually, we get on a plane a week from today.
Week from today. That's right,
Yeah.
sir. You're almost there. Woohoo!
Hoofda.
Look at that. Yeah.
I'm not nervous.
No, your first step in the pool, man.
Right?
Hopefully, it's your only step in the pool. Let's
it
go
will
with that.
be. It will
This
be.
is the only one. You've waited this long. Come on.
Yep, it took me this long to find wonderful, and I'm pretty lucky. I'm blessed. I'm happy. Yeah, I really don't know what she was thinking, but I'm pretty happy. You're the best, Kyla. This show would not have started or gotten into episode 38 without what Demi brought to the show. Her heart, her passion, her knowledge, and her brilliance will be missed. Fuck Bobby Kotick. I'm just saying it. Just gonna say it. Yeah, that happened on Sunday. Yep. Things are gonna be popping. First time in forever. Well, since probably Burning Crusade was probably the heyday of the Red Pally. Right now they have made them. If you're a good player, they're probably top 5. But they're not punchless and like 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. You know what I mean? They became a melee mage, kind of. Oh boy, that's gonna piss people off too, isn't it? I am at Bricco Set on Twitter. Come get me. For that, I apologize very much. Kyla's going to kick my ass when she hears this. Should write them down first so I can screw up reading them. Hoofda. Dissenting opinions on the interwebs? Are you kidding me? Now that calls for a bump of scotch. I think I'm trying to seduce myself. I'm so glad this is being recorded. Thank you, Craig. I take back all the bad shit I said. Oh, for sure. For sure. You're the best, sweetie. Thank you. Yeah, I hope you feel better and get your voice back soon. Well, you've always wanted to go viral, so I guess.
This was not what I had in mind. Okay, number 43, I will do the opening.
No, that's Richard Petty's number. I'll do that one.
Welcome to the Third Faction. I hope you guys enjoy the show. Stick around to the end. We fucking rock.
Count me down to 2, Lissy.
All right. 5, 4, 3.
Where's the 2? I heard him doing it and he laughed. I love it. That's so good.
Okay,
right,
2.
Hello and welcome to the Third Faction, your good people in gaming podcast. I am Bricco, who is joined by the wonderful and lovely and talented Miss Listra. Jesus. Oh, let me start that over. Hello and welcome to the Third Faction, your good people in gaming pod. Jesus Christ. All right, so here's what's happening, Lissy.
God, you know I'm crying, right?
I know. You got more out your nose than you did in your belly.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. That's way worse now than after I said it.
God.
All right. It might take us half hour to get this fucking thing started. All right.
3 years of bloopers in one night.
Yeah, no shit.
All right, I'm going to mute my mic until I stop laughing.
Well, we lost Listra.
Yeah, she go. Because this is going to just get better. I'm overclapped over here. You guys mean the world to us. Remember, be kind to yourselves and each other.